Hey folks, Sego, and welcome back to Holistic Wellness with Michelle. Today I thought we would explore acts of kindness. This video is inspired by the recent holiday season. I don't know about you, but I find that at holiday times of the year, we are often reminded about and encouraged, I guess, to engage in our human capacity for love and kindness, which seems all the more important in a world where, from my observations at least, appears that too many of us are losing sight of what it means to be compassionate humans. But before we start our video today, I'd really appreciate it if you would take a moment and subscribe to the channel and hit your like button and turn on your notification bell. The Greek philosopher Aesop said, "No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted." Now, the knowledge being shared today for our little video, I think, is a really nice blended balance between both Indigenous and Western teachings and thoughts around what acts of kindness are and who they include. And I've brought along a couple of examples to demonstrate this. The first up is the Mind Over Mood book, or what I affectionately call the MOM. I must say, in my recent years of working in one-on-one manualized therapy protocol, it doesn't really appear very common to find sections within manualized therapy around acts of kindness, yet there's this plethora of research articles out there touting the benefits of it. That said, I've not been through every manual on the planet in regards to cognitive behavioral therapy, so if you know of other therapy manuals or therapies that might incorporate acts of kindness, please leave us a comment in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what those other therapies are. But the way the MOM book explains act of kindness is, well, I think they kind of, from my lens, explain it as something that's infectious, and that when we engage in acts of kindness, we not only help others feel good about themselves, but we then in turn internalize that goodness, and we wind up feeling better and more positive about ourselves. And the research out there, again, proves this. Now, other materials like these two manuals here, these two books here, also, from my lens, kind of helps us to see that acts of kindness are important to ourselves as well. But interestingly enough, I find that in my therapy work, acts of kindness towards self seems like a very alien concept to the people I work with. And I suspect that's because we live in a society that conditions us and teaches us into believing that acts of kindness towards ourselves is, well, more like an act of selfishness. The last example I have comes from this little book of Gratitude and Good Mind by Indigenous author She Keeps the Feathers. And in this, she says that, and I'm going to read from a little excerpt from this, and in it she basically reminds us, and again, this is my interpretation, that as all beings in creation are related, acts of kindness cannot be limited to just human beings. Acts of kindness needs to include all beings in creation. She Keeps the Feathers says, "It is the responsibility to remember to remain connected to Creator, the ancestors, the stars, the moon, the sun, the land, the waters, the plants, the animals, because we would not be alive without them. Likewise, thank each other, the people. We are all here with an important job to do, and it's our differences that create a healthy and productive environment. We must learn to see each other the way the moon sees the sun. Vastly different and equally important. This way of thinking is important when living with good mind." Now, too many times in my life, I think I've heard the expression, "Oh, but it's just a dog, it's just a raccoon, it's just a tree." But again, if we reflect on She Keeps the Feathers writings and pieces I've put into other videos, it's not just a dog, it's not just a tree, they're not just birds, they're not just raccoons. They are part of our survival, and without them we humans would not long survive. So I ask you this, what does it truly cost us to be compassionate humans? A quick Google search defines acts of kindness like this. It's being selfless, caring, compassionate, and unconditionally kind. Like love, it takes practice to understand and to feel it. We share love with others through acts of kindness, such as a smile, a nice word, an unexpected deed, or a planned surprise. So if being or becoming a source of kindness in this world is important to you, and if you aren't already engaging in acts of kindness, you're probably going to need to deliberately take some time and brainstorm small steps and ways in which you can start cultivating and building acts of kindness. Keep in mind that building acts of kindness is a lot like building a muscle. It takes deliberate engagement, time, effort, and dedication. But remember, as we are only humans, be kind to yourself as you practice a new way of being. And as the research shows and demonstrates to us, it doesn't need to be complicated. These two articles here, for example, that I've pulled up for examples by Passmore and Oates and Benfet, very quickly and easily outline ways that you can engage, plan, organize, and start developing and moving through acts of kindness in your life. So let's do this. Let's engage in acts of kindness. Let's see how we together can help move the world. I'd really love to hear about what your acts of kindness are. So let us know by leaving a comment in the comment section below. And as always, remember that when we share our knowledge together, our wisdom arises. And in this case today, I really hope that our acts of kindness arise as well. As we come to the end of our video, I really hope the content resonated with you. And please remember to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, especially if you're new, and turn on your notifications so you know when our next videos come out. And as always, please take the knowledge today and spread it around, share this video with others, and have conversations around acts of kindness. As always, in my videos, I take the knowledge and the information, the resources that I've pulled together for our content, and I've posted them below so you have access to that and you can check out some other sources and maybe develop your own plans on acts of kindness. And I really hope to see you in 3 weeks for our next video. Niao yo, and thank you for watching our video today. May you go in a good way in acts of kindness.